Amasiko Brewery founder Mzingabantu Sokani's foray into business is a unique blend of opportunities and challenges. The brewer operates in a highly competitive industry, and the recent ban on the sale of alcohol has left the industry with a massive hangover. Mzingabantu edited this week's Featured Business of the Week.
Mzingabantu Sokani says he's always been an entrepreneur at heart, and as someone who enjoys beer, he struggled to find one that hits the spot.
And then I was like, why don't I try and find that perfect beer that I think will be great for everyone else? A beer without an aftertaste, a beer that doesn't get you bloated. So all of those things were things that I said, you know what, if I don't do it myself, I can't just wait for someone else to create what I want to drink.
It's hard not to notice the colorful packaging of his Amasiko beer that stands out, which he says represents the diverse customs found in South Africa.
It had to mean something to me, and not just me alone, but everybody else that's in South Africa. So whether you're Ndebele, whether you're Sotho, whether you're Pedi, whether you're Tswana, whether you're Xhosa, whether you're Tsonga, Namasiko, and you all have your own customs.
And with the world over battling COVID-19 and its devastating effects, small businesses in the alcohol industry such as Amasiko Brewery have had to bear the brunt of abrupt government-imposed lockdown restrictions. Sokani says the lack of certainty is frustrating.
I think the ups and downs are not helping anyone, and I don't really understand it, to be honest with you, because there's so many ways we could have done this in terms of alcohol. I don't understand the takeaway situation. Why are we not selling alcohol on takeaways? Why can't you just buy alcohol and go sit at home? So all of those things. How many people have lost their jobs because of the bans? And then what happens afterwards? So the scary part is not during the lockdown. The scariest part is after the lockdown. So what am I going to do? Because you've got to remember that during the lockdown, I was paying rent, I was paying this, I was paying this, I was paying that. So now I have to start and brew all over again, and I've got to wait 4 weeks for the brew to be okay, and then I've got to wait another 6 weeks to sell all the alcohol. So it's a very, very vicious cycle. And I'm sure you can tell it's frustrating by just looking at me having this conversation. Yeah.
Sokani wants South Africans to support locally produced brands and believes that this is one of the ways the economy will grow. And for those who are contemplating joining this world of creators, he says self-belief is the first step.
You need to believe you can do it. You need to believe you can do it. There are so many naysayers out there. There are so many people who say, oh, this won't work, or this won't work, this won't work. But I sleep better at night knowing that I've given it my all. So I'm not trying to be cliche or anything, but it's very, very important for you to give what you're doing and breathe your life into it. There will be sacrifices along the way. There will be sleepless nights. There will be moments where you don't even know what to do tomorrow, what to do today. But my key advice is do it. Do it, don't wait. Do it. That's it.
Diabo Seto, SABC News, Johannesburg.
Thank you so much to Amasiko Brewery for sharing their story with SME OnPoint. We are on Facebook. Our Facebook handle is @SME OnPoint. We'd really love to hear from you. So, have you ever heard of the Entrepreneurship World Cup? Well, the national finals are taking place today. On the program, entrepreneurs are given a chance to pitch on a global stage for a share of $1 million in cash prizes. 22 on Sloan is the official organizer for South Africa. Mahlatse Tolamo is the ecosystem enabler at 22 on Sloan. She joins us now to tell us more about the program. Mahlatse, welcome to SME OnPoint. Firstly, tell us about the Entrepreneurship World Cup and where it comes from and how does it work?
Good afternoon, Liabo, and thank you so much for inviting me here. So the Entrepreneurship World Cup is the world's largest, most diverse pitch competition and support program for the next generation of entrepreneurs. It brings together startups at all stages around the world. It empowers innovators and creators at all levels, from idea stage to scale-up stage, maximizing their chances to succeed by providing them with access to free training and resources, expanding their visibility and connecting them to world-class mentors and potential investors. Since its launch in 2019, Entrepreneurship World Cup has supported more than 300,000 participants from 200 countries and has awarded $200 million in cash prizes. And this year, the Entrepreneurship World Cup Global Finals will be taking place in November at Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, during also the Global Entrepreneurship Congress.
Right. So this is the second year. You did say that it started in 2019. So the third year that you're hosting it. What has it taught you about the quality of the entrepreneurship in the country?
Honestly, the quality of entrepreneurs that have joined this program have been very good and very innovative. We've had 2 South African startups who have gone to the Global Top 100, and these are Nimatech in 2019 and Vola Mobile in 2020. Adding on this, South Africa's tech ecosystem has also been doing very well. The Global FinTech Report, Ecosystem Report in 2020 ranked Johannesburg second under the Sub-Saharan Africa FinTech ecosystem to watch out. So Joburg is also considered as a potential FinTech magnet and in Africa for low-income customers. This shows that not all hope is lost, and South Africa's entrepreneurial ecosystem is actually doing very well. The country has necessity-driven entrepreneurs, and it is important, therefore, that they gain the entrepreneurship awareness and entrepreneurial skills in order for them to thrive.
Right. You are now in the final stage. In fact, as of 12 p.m. today, you announced the finals. Who has made it so far, if you can share with us?
Okay, so in the course of our national finals, which are currently underway, we've had also the opportunity to have industry leaders such as Mr. Ziad Sulman, former CEO of IBM, Ms. Grace Lachodi from the World Bank, Inayeth Govender and Jessica Harvey from Tosses and Demand to mentor our top 14 national finalists. Startups so that we can get them ready for the pitching competition, and we also wanted to add value to the startups even if they don't get to the global top 100. Just to name the startup names, the startups that have had the opportunity to go to the national finals are Solar Bakers, Ocean Group, Medical Diagnostics, Elucidate, Artificial Intelligence, National Housing Stockfill Company, DevTouch, Silicon Energy, South African Influencers, Zemwire, Gem, online selling services, and lastly, Kasi Convocation.
Yeah. I can recognize at least one day DevTouch. We did feature them on SME OnPoint, so we do wish everyone well as they progress in the competition. But I know a lot of people who want to follow the progress of the World Cup. Where can they do this?
So they can go on the official Entrepreneurship World Cup page on YouTube, Entrepreneurship World Cup, and they can also go on their platform, www.entrepreneurshipworldcup.com.
Matlase Tolamo, thank you so much for sharing what the Entrepreneurship World Cup is all about with us here on SME OnPoint. Thank you so much. And that is all for SME OnPoint for this week. And remember to support small businesses in your community this weekend. Buy from them, recommend their services. Let's keep the rands and cents circulating in the country.